Once again to Tales from the Pit. This is Mike Chaps, and we are filming in, of course, Panther Collectibles, which is located in lovely Pitman, New Jersey, right on Broadway. We are located right across the street from all the King's Men, and right next door to Bob's Hobby Shop. How you guys doing today? This very chilly January 5th. As you can see, I have moved my location. I am now situated right behind what I'm going to call our gimmick table, so I can show you our new products and show off some good stuff behind me. First order of business, I do want to point out some of our newest items. We have right here, don't know how well you can see these guys, but you have what is here is our mini figures from the anime Black Butler. This is direct from Japan. We got it straight from Japan. These guys are only $6.99, and it's a good deal if you look at how detailed these things are for such a small figure. We also got back in, as you can see. Oh, he done fell over. Actually, oh, he lost his clock. That's a shame. Oh, lost it again. Shall move you to the side. We also got back in our Doctor Who minis, the vinyl mini figures, just the Doctors alone. Our most popular sale when it came during the 50th anniversary screening, and once again we're hoping these sell like hotcakes. Speaking of minis, we also now have Series 1 of these Night Before Christmas minis, which, unlike other minis that we have, you know exactly what's in the box because it's marked. You can't see here, but this was a Jack Skeleton, Lock and Barrel, Sally, Shock and Zero. So you have. So you know exactly what you need to get to complete your set. We also have right here, we just got this guy in. Ooh, is he heavy? Got in this gorgeous Genesis Dalek action figure from Biff Bang Pow. It is in scale to any of the re-released Mega dolls that they did. So if you need a Dalek to complete your collection, we got one right here. And we got, now gentlemen, the ladies, we all know, they love the vampires right now. You got the sparkly ones over there, but we also got the ones from the hit TV show Vampire Diaries. And one of the most popular characters on that show is, of course, Damon Salvatore. And right now what we have right here is, and I'm going to get up and do this because you can't see it from here. What we have right here is a replica. Let's get a shot of that right here. There to look at. That's pretty. Now I'm going to go back to the table. What that is really well done replica of the daylight ring that Damon Salvatore wears to keep him safe in the sunlight. Really high quality. Only $9.99. Can't beat that with a stick, folks. And boys, gentlemen, we both know, and ladies, for that matter, you know Valentine's Day is coming. Why not get that little something special for a Vampire Diaries fan that you know? And last but not least, we have right here. And now I know everyone's saying, "But guys, why are you showing me Sadie? You have Sadie. You've had Sadie in the store before." But we did not have the original version of Sadie from Living Dead Dolls. Now, Living Dead Dolls has been our most popular item in the store. By far. I mean, literally, they've been flying off our shelves, and so we brought this in for those of you who may be serious collectors, or someone who's just starting to collect, but you know, you realize you've gotten re-releases and you kind of want to go back to the beginning. This collector's item, original Sadie, for only 50 bucks, which, by the way, and I know some people might go, well, that's very pricey. It's fair. However, online, she goes for a lot more. So, call them on in. Why not pick one up? It's the only one we got. Get her before she leaves. That's what I say. Now, with all that fun stuff out of the way, time to get down to, well, not business, but time to chat with you guys. Our first video was very well done. Well, not well, it was rather well received. Granted, you know, people are like, oh, you only have 6 views or 7 views or what have you, but you know, it's slow. We gotta, we got to build an audience, and I know I'm not the most interesting person to talk to, at least by myself. I've been told that more than once. However, I got no one else here, so I'll give this a shot. I do, however, have something I'd like to discuss, because last week it was clear I had nothing in mind, and it just went off the cuff to whatever popped in my head. That was a big oops. This week, however, I do have something I want to discuss, something I wanted to give a week anyway, and that is the Doctor Who Christmas special. It just happened. Spoiler alert. There's going to be a lot of spoilers in this one, so if you haven't seen it yet, stop watching now. Go and watch it, and come on back. I'll give you time. Alright, you back? Okay, good. Now, as we all know, Matt Smith regenerated, and all Whovians went berserk. Everyone's crying and weeping and moaning, saying, oh, Matt Smith is great, Matt Smith is great. But I pose this question, and this may be because I'm kind of biased and not a big Matt Smith fan. But I want to ask my fellow Whovians, especially the ones who are in my store, a question. What is it about Matt Smith and his portrayal of the Doctor that you liked so much? Was it because he was so much younger than everybody else? Was it because he looks like George McFly from Back to the Future? I personally don't get it, and I never have. I thought the writing got bad when he took over, and I'm not blaming him on that, by the way. I'm just curious what caught everyone's attention with Matt Smith. I really want to know how he sparked people's imaginations. So please, if you have replies to this that don't involve curse words or call me stupid or something, because I know the internet, I know how this works, just leave your comment below, or you know what, send a video comment, whichever. I would like to know, and I will respond. Maybe not like this, but maybe I will respond using the keyboard. You know, because I would just like to know. I'm very curious, and I also like to know everyone's opinion on the regeneration itself. I found it rather lackluster and kind of anticlimactic, especially since the regeneration itself, at least the whole, and the special effects doodads, seemed to go on forever. I mean, he regenerated long enough to wipe out Daleks and any other bad guy that was there. So, my question is, how do people feel about that takes forever, but then when he changes into the new Doctor, it's just, then it's like, then it's, oh, that's a new Doctor, there you go. I don't know, I didn't like it personally. I thought Peter Capaldi should have had a better entrance, so to speak. It should be more epic. Because when Eccleston turned into Tennant from 9 to 10, you had a big how do you do, and the Tennant was there, and he had a really good line. And then from Tennant to Smith, again, big epic ending. Everyone who watched it was crying, and don't lie, gentlemen, you know you cried. Don't sit there and tell me, oh, I didn't cry, oh my God. No, you did. But no shame in that. I cried like a little girl, and I am not ashamed to admit it. So, and again, Matt Smith got a big, epic, at least entrance and, transition. Even to a degree, even the War Doctor, played by John Hurt, got a big entrance. Granted, it was in the mini episode, but still, he had a good, from the 8th Doctor, whose real life name I forget, and please apologize, and I know someone's going to tell, well, it's this guy's name. Apologies. But from him into the War Doctor, there's a big how do you do. So I'm just curious on what you guys think about the really quick transition from Smith to Capaldi. And also, I would like to know what your theories are on why he regenerated older in the first time in a very long time. Where you think this story might go? Just general questions. I would like to know. Please give me some ideas and some feedback. Also, I also like to say that your responses to what we have planned coming up, very, very, very awesome. There's one chum in particular, and I wish I had my computer in front of me, who said that we should start screening Monday Night Raw here because, and I will quote, this is legit what he said, "Ooh, yeah, it's what's best for business." Ouch, by the way. And now, I'm a giant wrestling fan, as anyone who knows me knows. So, and I would love to screen wrestling in my store, and I'd like to pose it to you guys again. Is that something that would be, as this guy said, best for business? Would that be something that you think would be an interesting thing? Something that we could air in the back and you guys would be here every Monday night? Because I would love it personally. I watch it every week. So, and I watch it with my one friend, and I would love to watch it with a bunch of my friends in my store. It'd be fun. I also had a gentleman, one of our regulars, on Facebook, and again, sir, apologies for not remembering your name, but I read it quick this morning, about, for movie screenings, we could screen Star Trek movies and Godzilla movies, both of which are quite popular, and I love Star Trek, but I really love Godzilla movies. So, sir, consider yourself thanked for the idea, because we're going to do it. I don't know when yet, but we will have a Godzilla-thon in the store. I remember watching Godzilla since I was a kid, and I swear to you, I think every boy at a certain age, somewhere between, I'll say 5 and maybe 10, we go through a Godzilla phase. We all do. Moms, you can back me up on this one if any moms are watching this. If you have a son, at one point we were obsessed with dinosaurs, and dinosaurs always segue into Godzilla, which is a giant dinosaur with superpowers. Seriously, how can you not love that? Especially when you're a kid, and you get to the ones, the Japanese ones from the 70s, where it's Godzilla becomes a good guy, and it's always him fighting another monster like Mechagodzilla, or King Ghidorah, or Rodan, or Mothra, and it just becomes a big monster on monster smackdown. Buildings are getting destroyed, and fisticuffs are thrown. It's a blast when you're 9. I mean, who doesn't love that? I mean, obviously, we still love it to this day because Pacific Rim came out this summer. It was giant robots fighting giant monsters. It's all you need. Which, by the way, for those of you, for those people who are remaking the Godzilla, or who are making a new American Godzilla movie, I swear, if you mess this one up, there's no hope for Hollywood. You mess it up once, and I don't know how you mess up a Godzilla movie. It's a giant lizard that destroys Tokyo or any other city. This is not quantum physics. But with Hollywood, oh, we gotta make it more realistic, which I love it when they ever use that term. When it comes to giant irradiated monsters, or giant monkeys in King Kong, or transforming alien robots with Transformers, because we gotta make those realistic, or even Superman, which strange visitor from another planet with powers and abilities far beyond those of mortal men. Yeah, sure, we need to be realistic. Anyway, I'll get back off my rant now. But we will do Godzilla-thons here. Maybe a Star Trek-thon. I'm a big Star Trek fan personally, so I can probably see that. But again, I pose it to you, our viewing audience, which we got to 4. Hopefully we can double it and get to 10. Double digits. Awesome. Here's hoping. So I pose it to you guys. What should we screen in here? Like, what movies would make you guys go, I'll be there for that day, for that screening, that night? Because I know what we're planning, at least for the screenings, it'll all be free. Obviously, we're not going to charge admission. However, if we do happen to show a movie that's rated R, like for Halloween, for next year for Halloween, if we happen to do a horror movie marathon, we will make it adults only. You need ID. That may get us some flag from our teenage customers or guests. Apologies, but we need to cover our own backsides. So, and the last thing we need is our groups of angry parents, because we let their 15-year-olds see in a radar movie. So we would need to follow those rules. That's just me, and sorry guys, but that won't be for a little while. We're not planning on doing it for a while. I'm saying if we do it, that'll be our process. However, I would love to know what you guys want to see. Movies, TV shows, because I have a bunch on DVDs. We now have we can't see it from here because I'm pointing over here like you can see the things. I can't turn the camera. But we do, however, have flat screen TV DVD combo. We're showing TV shows and movies during the day as people walk in because, just to give our guests something to watch while you're in here. We've been screening Supernatural. I'm going to transition from that to Smallville. I haven't had anyone complain about Supernatural yet, but I have had a couple of sideways looks at certain points. So, may not have been appropriate. Smallville, however, is pretty good. It's all about Superman. You can't go wrong with Superman. So yeah, so we'll be airing Smallville for a bit. But however, if there's any other TV show, cartoons, anything that you guys would like to see in the store playing, again, leave it in the comments box right down there. And also, I also want to say again, we do have a Warhammer table. And I'm going to get up and show it to you guys in a couple of seconds. Matter of fact, I'll do that right now, as I think about it. There's our TV, by the way. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? It's a beautiful TV. Plays well. Go into this room, and now here is our makeshift Warhammer table. Now, however, guys, I'm aware it doesn't have terrain or anything yet, but it's good of a it's a basic table. I'm not gonna lie to you, but the way we figure it is, we don't want to start spending a bunch of money until people come in and start playing. And also for that, alright guys, so you saw a Warhammer table. I'd like to know your opinions on what we can do to improve it. However, don't give me any comments or requests about the table to improve it unless you plan on coming in and playing on it. Just, that may sound kind of rude, and I apologize, but however, it's just one of those things. If you're going to tell me, oh, we should add this much terrain and this and big buildings and such, fine, like I would love that, and then you never come in, well, don't waste my time. However, and I call it our Warhammer table, but literally it's our miniature games table. If you have any, all the other miniature games that exist, come on in and play. We have it in the back, and anyone's more than welcome to come on in and play. We're hoping that we can get that up and running and have people come on in, and the more people who come on in, we'll have tournaments, big prizes. Me and the owner, we've been talking about stuff we can do, but we're not going to implement those until we have people coming in and playing. Kind of common sense there, I think. And you know what? As of right now, I say we got the plugs in. I got the Doctor Who discussion started, and got I plugged the Warhammer table. So, as of right now, I believe that is it today. I'm going to be signing off. Name's Michael Chaps. I thank you guys once again for joining us in the pit. Hope you guys have a great day. Stay warm out there. See you at 2 and 2. Bye, Snacky Cakes.